English Grade 4 Lp2A Polite Request by teacher Shikha. Student will be able to use can, could, may and would to make polite requests and ask for permissions. Student can identify a situation in which can, could, may and would should be used. Good morning children, how are you doing? Grade 4, hope you are doing good. Festival season is around. I hope you are helping your elders, parents at home in daily routine things and also maintaining social distancing, washing hands, sanitizing your surroundings nicely. Today we are going to discuss about polite request. Importance of politeness. We become what we think. So the outcomes of anything we do totally depends on our attitude, which is very important. If we are positive, we will get positive outcomes. If we are negative, we will get negative outcomes. In life, we should be careful in choosing words because spoken words are like a glass broken in no time. The words we spoke can be revoked. So one of the best way to speak smartly is to choose the polite way. When we are polite, our words never come out in hustle. We have a free mind to think when we have already chosen politeness. A polite person is a pleasing person. Only such a person can attract more people around him or her. A polite person will never take wrong decision because the time taken to think before acting is much more. It is also true that polite person's views are easily accepted when compared to a rude person. There are many important points to keep in our mind. Polite person is always a good person. There is no doubt that a humble person becomes the center of attraction in any place. When we are polite, people will like to talk with us and we will be surrounded by many people. Therefore, when we give polite answers to anyone, they are convinced with us. By our politeness, we can get great works done in lesser time. So for a peaceful life and successful life, politeness is the best way. And importance of politeness is discipline always matters. Yes, politeness is definitely a discipline we need to follow in our life. Being polite teaches many things in life. Only when we are polite, we can be humble enough in life. Politeness means righteousness. And such a righteousness will take us to the pinnacle of glory. That is why politeness is very important. How to ask and give directions, how to tell, how to ask. Asking people to do things. Can you wait for a moment, please? Could you tell me how to get to the library? Do you think you could post my letter? I wonder if you could sign the paper. Do you mind helping me with my projects? Are you taking help in your projects with someone? Then if you are taking help, if you need to ask for any help, ask in this manner. Asking for and giving permission. May I come in? Yes, please do. Could I use your calculator? Yes, sure. Can I speak to Mr. Shyam, please? For offering an invitation. Would you like a cup of tea? Would you like to play chess with me? Would you like to play volleyball with me? Informally to a friend. Do you think you could turn the volume of the TV down? Do you think you could give me a lift to the station? Do you think I can borrow your car? Formally to a stranger. Could you tell me where the nearest ATM is, please? Would you mind if I sit here? Would you mind lending me your book, please? Would you like to sit here? Would you mind giving me a hand with my suitcase? We can also add the phrase by any chance at the end of the request to make it more polite, more informal request, you can say. Do you know what time it is by any chance? This can be to friend or stranger, anyone. Excuse me, do you know how I can get to the theatre by any chance? Interesting, right? How to make a request or order sound more polite. We can use imperative sentences to give orders. This is not very polite, though. Instead of using imperative, you can use an introductory phrase as well. Some examples. Would you mind? This is the most polite form. Note that would you mind is followed by a noun, ing form. Would you mind waiting for an hour? Waiting, ing form. Verb. Would you mind opening the window? Would you mind moving a bit? Then I was hoping. This is another expression that can be used to make request or order more polite. I was hoping you could lend me some money. I was hoping you could spare me a few minutes. I was hoping you could help me with the homework. Are you taking help in doing your homework? Then if you are, then you should ask like this. Do you think you could type these letters for me? Do you think you could tidy up the room? Do you think you could help me with the housework? I'd like you to. This phrase is used to make more direct requests. It is more like an order than a request. I'd like you to type these letters for me. I'd like you to do the shopping for me. I'd like you to pick up the children from school. I'd like you to help me with the housework. I want you to. This is the least polite of all these forms. It is used to issue an order. I want you to finish this report by tomorrow. I want you to wash the car. I want you to leave my house. I want you to wash the clothes. Have you noticed how politeness can make difference? There are few mannerisms which we need to follow. When asking for someone, say please. When receiving something, say thank you. Firstly, no one should interrupt grown-ups who are speaking with each other unless there is an emergency. And if in case you have to say excuse me. If you do need to get somebody's attention right away, the phrase excuse me is the most polite way to enter the conversation. So, thank you. Please excuse me. There are 2 little magic words that can open your door with ease. One little word is thanks and the other little word is please. So always remember to use polite phrases, polite words, polite request. So children, I am done with my lesson. I have shared few examples with you. I hope you will follow these phrases in your day-to-day life. You will start using it. The more you will use it, the more it will help you, it will benefit you, and it will register in your mind. Till then, take care. Have a great day ahead. Enjoy Ganpati festival. Bye-bye.